Hey everybody, it's Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome to our RuneScape 2007 Beginner's Flipping Guide. If you have no idea what flipping is, then this video should be giving you some good information on how to do it. Even if you have some flipping knowledge, or you've done it before, I'm going to be going all over... Even if you've done some flipping before and you have some knowledge of it, I'll be going over all the things that I think you should know when trying to make money from the Grand Exchange. Let's start off with how flipping works. The basic idea is to buy items for a low price and sell them back for a high price. This can be done to make profit in a couple different ways. You can buy items that are cheap and traded often, for example, law runes, and then sell them back for a small profit. You just have to trade a lot of them to make a good amount of money. Or you can buy more expensive, less traded items like an abyssal whip and sell it back for a large profit and only have to do a few of them. The amount of money you make on each flip is called your profit margin, and there's a few ways to find out what your profit margin is. The OS Buddy Exchange provides buying and selling prices that are updated more often than the Grand Exchange. If you're looking on how to get to the OS Buddy Exchange, there is a link to the site in the description, or if you already have OS Buddy, you probably already know how. I do suggest that you use OS Buddy, or at least the OS Buddy Exchange. If not, here is a way to check it manually. It's pretty simple. Go ahead and buy an item like a blood rune. I know I already have one, but just ignore the one that's in my inventory. Raise it up to a pretty high price, higher than you think you need to, and go ahead and let it buy. As you can see, it sold to me for 371 coins. A lot of people like to write that down, but you can just use your Grand Exchange history to see what that price was. But then go ahead and sell it back for a very low price and let it sell. Now we can go into our history, go ahead and check the prices. We know that these bought for 371 coins and sold for 369 coins a piece. So that means they have a 2 coin profit margin. We'd be able to buy them for 369 coins and sell them back for 371. So a 2 coin profit margin, probably not great for something that costs over 300 coins, but that is how you can check your profit margins manually. Alright everybody, here is a fast forwarded example of me doing some flipping. I flipped some Varix flails just to give an example of something that'll give me a big profit but take a longer time to flip. And then I use things like gold ore and gold amulets to do smaller flips. I generally like the bigger ones because you make more money from it, but you need more money too. I only started with 5 mil here just to give the example. The gold ore and the gold amulets didn't work out too much while I was doing this. They're going to take a little bit longer, and right when you sit down and start doing flipping, it's not going to instantly make you a bunch of money. I really had to get the prices down a little bit more. I probably shouldn't have done gold ore. Thinking about it, really wasn't the greatest profit margin, but I really was just trying to see if we could make some profit from it, and we did. The gold ore gave us a little bit of money, but most of our money did come from the Varix flail. I actually took about, I'd say, 6 or 7 minutes to do this, and if you notice, I messed up in one part that actually hasn't come up yet. It's about to. I went to sell these flails and I typed it in wrong. I was supposed to sell it for 241k and I sold it for 214. So we lost like 10k on that. So that kind of blows. But in about 7 minutes we made 13k, which would be about 100 to 125k an hour. That's not too bad. If I didn't mess up and sell those ones incorrectly, I would have probably made 250 to 275k in an hour, which is still not awesome, but that's a little bit better. Really, once you get going, you can make more profit than that too. Your first 7 minutes, you don't usually make as much as your last 7 minutes, if that makes any sense. Alright everybody, I'm going to leave you with a couple of tips here, and then we're going to be ending the guide. One thing I'd have to say about flipping is be patient with it. If something is not buying or selling right away and you checked your profit margins and you're confident with it, just let it take a little while. If it takes 10 minutes to buy one thing and you're only making 1k from the flip, that's clearly not going to be worth it. But if it's 3 or 4 minutes in and it's something that's going to be a 30 or 40k flip, you can wait on it a little bit longer because you're going to be making a good amount of money from it. Like I said, I prefer to flip more expensive items that take longer to trade, but if you're looking for those cheap items, good things to look at are things like runes, raw materials like ores and fish, logs, things like that. Just anything that would be traded fairly commonly, could have a decent enough profit margin to make some money from it when you don't have a big cash stack to start with. For your bigger, less traded items, you're going to want to look at things like maybe clue scroll items that aren't traded as much, or armor like Borrow's armor and expensive things that could be lost when bossing or PKing. That's usually bought fairly often for a high price, so those are good things to trade too. Alright everybody, that's going to wrap up our RuneScape 2007 Beginner's Flipping Guide. I hope you guys enjoyed or got a little bit of information from it to help out, and best of luck with your flipping. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video and helping support the channel. If you enjoyed the video, we would appreciate it if you would hit that like button and tell us what you liked about it in the comments section below. If you're looking for more videos like this one, then go ahead and join the cul-de-sac by clicking that subscribe button and follow us on Twitter at @TheEdBoys. All links are in the description.